I am Steve. Alright, give me a second to announce the stream, and then we're gonna finish this tonight. I am Steve. Alright, let's finish this. Okay, let me get my password that I had from last night. Alright, and here we go. Fair enough, man. No, I did not, but I did get something from the Minecraft movie. Let me grab it off of my cup. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. I am Steve. Flint and Steve. Wait a second. Hold on. I did something wrong with the password. Oops. Also, we were going to have to restart anyway. I forgot to fix the controls. Give me like 5 seconds. Yep, that was about to be a real problem. Alright, there we go. Based. That's awesome. Let's go! I explained this last night. I don't think that the physical and digital difference is going to affect America. I think that's only for European territories, which, I mean, it already is in effect over there. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure it's going to be a day one purchase for me because, well, number one, cash flow is not as good as it could be right now. But secondly, I don't know. Maybe. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, here's what I have to say about the Switch 2. Okay, why didn't it do that? It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Well, yeah, no, I heard about that. They did something with the pre-orders today. I don't know what's going on with that. Nintendo is making me very anxious right now with what they're doing. But we'll see what happens. That's all I can really say. You know, I really don't think it will be, Amador. You have people who will buy... Now, of course, I'm guilty of this at times as well. They will buy anything with that Nintendo seal of approval on it, so... Let's not get ahead of ourselves and act like, you know... Oh, no one's gonna buy that. Of course they will. Of course they will. I mean, even the Wii U, which you're pointing to, there were people who bought that, even though, you know, it wasn't the best investment. And look, I have a Wii U and I love it, but I mean, it's one of those things. So there are some people out there who will buy anything if it has that Nintendo seal of approval on it. But I'll say this. We're in a different time than we were with the Wii U. Because, think about it. Back during the Wii U days, the helm of Nintendo was manned by Satoru Iwata. He actually seemed to give an inkling of a shit about the people who enjoy Nintendo games. Yeah, we're no longer in those days, my friend. The sands of time are moving on, paisano. But no, Nintendo... I was talking about this yesterday. I don't think you were here for that stream. I think what it really comes down to is, the Wii U, say what you will about it, it was at least interesting. Alright, was his, which one was his? Okay, he had the saw wheel. Yeah, the Wii U was interesting because Nintendo at least tried to do some interesting things with it. But Nintendo nowadays is in this, like, there's no better way to put this than, forced soul. Like, where they're like, oh, look how quirky and weird we are. It doesn't, like, what I'm trying to say is they're trying to bring about a second GameCube era, but one where they're successful. And it's so forced because they're like, oh, we want to get weird and wacky with our intellectual properties. But it's also just like, the reason why it worked in the GameCube era is because you weren't succeeding. You failed. I love my purple lunchbox. It is my favorite console in my collection. However, it was a failure. Like, let's not kid ourselves here. The purple lunchbox did not succeed. It was one of Nintendo's greatest failures. And I mean, I love it. It is one of my favorite consoles. But it did not... It just did not do it for Nintendo that generation. I know, dude. I know. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Get out, get out, get out. But yeah, Nintendo is in this weird phase right now where they're trying to be heckingly quirky. Like they were in the GameCube era, but they don't know why the GameCube era worked like it did. And why it's so beloved. It's because they were the underdogs. It's because they were willing to take risks. And not artificial risks like they're taking now, like, oh, we're risking... oh, let's make Mario weird. And it's like, bro, the Mario movie is in the top 5 movies of all time. Or, like, in terms of what it grossed. You're telling me that coming hot off the heels of that, you're gonna put on an act of, oh, we're the underdogs. Oh, it's like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that and expect the same success that you had back then. Well, maybe you can, but it's just so artificial. There is no soul to it, like the GameCube era, the Wii era, late N64 era, like any of those had. That's what they're doing right now. And it makes me sad. Yeah, exactly. That. Yeah, it was shit like that where they gave Mario the tribal tattoo for the Game Boy Advance promotion. It was shit like that. They were willing to get weird in order to grab your attention. Nowadays, it's just forced weirdness. Like, look, ooh, there are vibrant colors on the screen. We're getting wacky. We even may get an extra juice box after snack time. Oh, it's shit like that, and it comes across as insincere. I don't know. I'm rambling, but I love Nintendo, but I wish that they would start making better choices. Nintendo, to me, is like that one friend that you have that will tell you about the dumbass decisions that they're making. And you just tell them, please, for the love of God, stop doing that. It is not going to work. It is going to backfire. And then they go ahead and do it, as if to spite you. And yet still expect your support. It's like having someone like that in your life. And I've had people like that in my life. It infuriates me to no end, but here we are, I suppose. Excuse me. Well, Shadow the Hedgehog was awesome, though. That wasn't Nintendo. That was Sega. Sega's a whole different beast. But I don't know. I mean, that's really my take on what's going on with Nintendo right now. It's just what they are doing. It's insincere, is what I'm trying to say. I wish they would do better. Huh? Oh, I don't understand what you're saying here. Nintendo. All right, here's how I'll explain it. Nintendo's problem was that they were trying to capture different markets, and they just didn't have that reach. Sega's issue was that, I don't know, they had fumble fucked their IP so badly that they're like, okay, let's try anything at this point to try and course correct. And I mean, they still haven't really come back from that, like... I mean, that's... I don't know. With Nintendo, I wish that they would make better choices, but... Hold on. It has been a while, Mega Man X. What? Sigma? It seems that the X-Hunters have failed, but don't worry. I have arranged for some new toys for you to play with. Wait, didn't we just do this stage? Yesterday? Or... This is concerning. Oh, that makes sense. I don't know much, to be honest. I haven't collected a lot of DS stuff recently. I mean, I don't know. I can... I'll be honest, I know a lot more about Game Boy Advance games than I do DS games. Look who I found wandering around, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that. Now I think it's time that he repays the favor. Go, Zero. Oh, that's fucking sick. Zero. Do you remember me? Do you remember who you are? What you were meant to be? Yeah, I guess so. Sorry to cause you so much trouble. X, you need to go after Sigma. I'll try and destroy the main computer. Take care of yourself, Zero. I don't have time to put you back together again. I'll be okay. Get going, X. Here it is. Sigma lies just ahead. What's down here? You are merely a bothersome insect, Mega Man X. It's about time that I crush you beneath my shoes. Holy shit, he's got Wolverine claws! Wait a second. Nah, it's fine. Let's go! Wait, did we finish the game? Fair enough, man. Whoa! Early polygons, that's awesome! Let's go! No! Yes. Yes, I did. Mega Man X, I have lost to you again. Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you closer to your ultimate doom. But something's not right. I don't quite understand. Why did Zero? He is last of the Doctor's creations. Ugh. That's called foreshadowing. You'll see it when we play the rest of the games, but I think after this game, we're going to play something else. We'll play them probably 2 at a time, because they're good in-between set of games to play. I mean, there are only like 10 of them that we're going to play, so... Not gonna lie, I thought that would take longer, but oh well. Wait a second. We may have had baby mode on during that. Maybe that's why it took so short of a time. Oh well. Joined by his friend Zero, Mega Man X gazes out over the sea. Sorry, I can't read because the text is so slow. Sigma once again has been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will ever truly end. Maybe at some point in the future. Was Dr. Light's dream of a world in which Reploids and humans live together in peace merely a dream? The price of peace is often high, X thinks to himself. Who or what must be sacrificed for it to become a reality? And when the time comes, will he be able to do it? The future holds the answers, or... Or what? Oh well. Well, that was Mega Man X2. I hope you all enjoyed watching me play it. I love these games. They're great. This one was also good. I wish that the version that we had initially running on the first stream would have worked properly, but here we are. Yeah, maybe at some point. I mean, I'm down for anything, but I think next we're gonna get a bigger game in our teeth to kind of just play for a longer period than 1 or 2 streams. Because this is only like a half part, really. It's only been, what, 30 minutes? Thought it would have been longer, but oh well. Anywho. But yeah. I'm excited for after the next game we play, because I will play X3 and maybe X4, or I may hold off on that because X3 is a longer game than the other 2, so I mean, I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited to play these games again. I mean, I haven't played these games since... Good lord, it's been a long time. I want to say it's been like 2021, maybe? 2020? Because I know that I played these and I got the Mega Man Zero series all on Switch around the same time. I played through these And from there, I got the Zero collection, which, I mean, was pretty good, but... I mean, when did that come out? Sorry, I'm like... I don't know. I'm tweaking a little bit, trying to figure out the passage of time, I guess. Whoa! That's awesome! Look at Zero's armor! Oh! Yeah, that came out in, like, early 2020-ish. Yeah, February 25th. I remember because a physical copy of the game was very hard to track down for a while there. But, yeah, it's been 5 years since I played these. Good lord. It's been a long-ass time. Yeah, no, it's been... Man, time does fly. Yeah, it's been over 5 years since I played all of these. Well, except the first one. We just played that. But, damn. I'm on Unk status, I guess. Then again, Revenge of the Sith turned 20 years old this year, and I remember when that came out. I was like 3, but I have vague memories of the Toys R Us when the displays were up. But, anywho. Oh, I forget. These games like to hang on these screens. Anyway. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun, even. But I think it's time for me to go. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. It's been fun playing this. Next time, we're going to play a bit of a longer game. I think y'all will like it. But anywho, it's been fun. So true, so true. I am... Unk is on Unk status. For real, for real. So true. But anywho, it's time for me to go. So with that, thank you all for watching, and Mario, see you next time. Ho ho! See you later!